Let's just start the game when nobody's even around. Holy shit.
In a distant dream, slowing up the speed of time. Don't let me crash down tonight. I just wanna feel what I feel, what I feel when it's just you and me. I'm falling on my knees, on my
What up, Jackson?
if I can still bleed. 'Cause with you I'm superhuman. Hope it's not a grand delusion. So keep me
Dope.
Oh my god, I missed it. Did I just...
Sure.
Who was in that node? Did I leak it?
I missed it. I just tuned in.
Oh, jeez.
First thing I saw was the secure.
Oh, okay, looks like it was France and PETA. I didn't leak anything good. I need to do predictions, though.
together we can spark a flame and freeze the world to numb the pain. I just wanna feel what I feel, what I feel when it's just you and me. I'm falling on my knees just to see if I can still bleed. 'Cause with you I'm superhuman. Hope it's not a grand delusion. So keep me in the state of mind. Tell me that it's real love. 'Cause with you I'm superhuman. Cause with you I'm
Yeah, that's interesting, Francis, assuming he's talking about him. Seems like you're jumping the gun there, trying to hide your identity there.
Sign of a guilty soul.
Yeah. Zori's attitude. No need to waste time if nobody wants to. Goodbye.
Replaying your words there in my head. When you're not here, I'm stuck in bed.
Either everybody's gonna think Zori's an agent, or everybody's gonna think Zori's a hacker.
Watch all of the bullets fall to the ground. You took a shot and I'm yours now. But I'm sudden,
Hello, Pace.
I'm sudden.
My god. Where are the agents?
Zori, and Zori.
Harry's hacker.
Jesus, Pace. Ooh. And it begins. Zori becomes the agent.
Number 1 agent, Zori.
I knew it had to go one of that or the hacker route, the way Zori was talking. That'd be wild if they went top and that's agents and they just got it that quick. This would be the fastest game of any of the tournaments. Maybe. There were some pretty fast ones in the last 2 tournaments.
Wouldn't mind a fast game.
Damn, looks like everybody in top wants to go top. Can Node 1 actually be clean though?
So if 3 people want a prop, like early game like this, does that bode well or bode bad for the prop?
Generally, I like to think it gets hacked in that case. But this one, I don't know. I'm feeling like top might be secured. Just from the way chat has been. Because Harry and Gordon have just kind of floated around, not really doing much. And I like Zori poking them, being like, what do you guys think of each other? getting him to like kind of talk more, because so far like Francisco and Peta have been like trying to keep up with Zori and try to keep up with like what prop should happen here, but Harry and Gordon seem like they don't really know what they're doing, and that's generally a hacker not sure which way they want to go, but it could also be a clueless agent.
Gordon saying he likes Harry.
Hmm.
Got two camps right now.
That's interesting.
Here's the crucial moment. What's the reasoning? If Peta doesn't do anything wild, it might just get propped. So we'll see.
Hmm. I do like seeing Gordon saying that kind of stuff, though. At least he has a reason why he has his prop. Why would Peta want to take Harry, though? That seems like the most wild. That just, I don't like that from Peta.
Now watch him push top for node 4.
Yeah, see, I don't know. I feel like they all wanted top, but except for Peta, I guess. I don't know. They should have done top, I think. Let's see though. Well, that's why you don't pick that. That was just all bad.
Kane, I'm so pissed. Kane, I'm so pissed.
Why are you pissed?
Yeah, I knew Cast was sorry. Dude, I can't believe he propped Harry.
Yeah, no, that's what I was literally just saying. Like, why would Peta ever prop Harry in this prop? Like,
You either do top or you do right.
Yeah.
That's just it.
yeah, straight. Oh, wow, yeah, it's like you're listening to my stream without being there.
It's so obvious.
Yeah,
It's
no,
so,
like Peta
like, Gordon
looks
is hacker
so
or Gordon is
hacker right
green?
now. Like
Gordon
Peta,
is...
Peta threw that note away by putting Harry in. That was like crazy.
okay. I just wanted to come in to yell. I'm out of here.
Yeah, no, yeah, I'm right there with you. Like, why Peta has to be a hacker now?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like
'cause
no
Green
reason to
Bean's
do
in
that.
this game, right?
Yeah, Green Bean's in this game.
So they're probably, I haven't been paying too close attention, but they're probably one of Harry and Gordon.
Yeah, that's what I've deduced myself. I think it's Gordon from the way Gordon's talking.
Yeah.
Because like last game, he kind of played that same way, where he was like, you know, I see these two people not being on the same team.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, if that's the case, Gordon could be doing his silent agent thing again.
He is talking a lot more than last time, though.
Ooh, is that a
That could be a tell that he might be a hacker, I'm
your
thinking.
tell?
Because he was like dead in the water quiet, trying to say as minimal as possible. But this game, if that's Green Bean, he's talking like he's spitting words.
Chatterbox.
Yeah. Ethan thinks Green Bean is Francisque. Okay. Well, it wasn't the best of props, PETA. You picked a guy that wasn't even really in conversation much. Like, I would have been okay seeing Gordon go in, but Harry, of your three possible choices there,
Yeah.
I don't understand the thought. Like, if PETA's an agent, he just shot them in the foot by doing that prop. Because now if they...
Here's what PETA thinks the follow-up is from there.
Yeah, because now you want to go top for N4, but like if that's bad, you just wasted 2 nodes now. For no reason, really. Yeah, I don't know. It could be bottom, though. I could see bottom being all agents.
That would be pretty wild, considering all 3 wanted top, and then
Yeah. And then PETA's just like, no, I'm gonna do my own thing. I think Harry's agent for some reason.
yeah, that's one thing that I've kind of learned doing scrims and just playing this game is that sometimes if you're like set on someone being a hacker, oftentimes like someone will come up and be like, oh, I think this person's agent. And if that happens, usually that's a hacker
It's trying
saying
to say that
this
that guy's an
person is
agent.
an agent. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because they have to, because they run out of people to frame at some point, so they kind of have to
Yeah.
turn to those dead people. So, as an agent, I think you should be on the lookout for people saying that other people are agents when you suspect them.
Yep. Definitely agree with all that. Looks like Zori's still buddied with Francisque, though. They like each other a lot still.
Trust pact.
Oh, so Gordon thinks N2 is a double if PETA's a hacker.
Yeah, that's not a. I don't think that's a. Could be. If we assume PETA hacker, I wouldn't put it past them to throw their buddy in like that.
So Harry's saying he doesn't think N2 is a double.
No, it can't be.
just because of how weird it was and how it changed. I don't know. I don't like that. Yeah, Francis has been kind of dead in the water here. But that's not necessarily a bad thing if you're agent, because a lot of talking's happening. You don't really need to clutter it unless you have something. He wasn't in that node, so all he would have is either it's a double or Gordon's the hacker. Yeah, the change was really sus. Yeah, gut feeling, Harry Agent. Not really the best of things there when you have reads, and everybody seems to want one thing.
Yeah, it's in a way like if PETA is agent, I can empathize in some ways because usually if a bunch of people are telling me to do one prop, it makes me really not want to do it. Unless, of course, I've decided I trust those people, but usually in Node 2, I don't have that trust with people.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, if there's like solid reasoning behind what PETA did, like I could still see PETA as agent, but I agree it's didn't seem like a great node. People
Har-
have to have good follow-up for sure. They're gonna.
Harry is really lightly pushing PETA hacker. Oh, and Zori's picking it up too. Like, I feel like this is what Harry's been setting up for a minute now. I think Harry might have hacked that. Because he's been lightly just suggesting, like, that node was weird, it changed last minute, like, it's weird that he's changing things, like... Wait, did Gordon actually think Pete and Zori were the hackers, though? Saying that makes me believe he might have was pushing for that earlier.
I wasn't paying full attention at that point, but
Yeah, I didn't even pick
yeah,
up
like,
on any
if
of
PETA
that.
has a solid reason for like thinking it's Francis and Gordon. Like, I can see it. If yeah, if PETA is hacker and it is top, or sorry, if PETA's hack is agent and it is top, they're gonna need a good reason for saying why they think it's Francis with Gordon.
Well, Francis and Gordon can't be a hacker combo.
Well, yeah, not anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know. What are your thoughts on Gordon right now?
Honestly, I kind of like Gordon more than Francisque. If I had to pick, like, I don't think that N2 was a double. Because,
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like, if anything, top would have been a double, and that's why PETA would have switched off of it, if PETA's a hacker. But, yeah, because I don't see it being a double. If it is a double, like, fuck, they've got a good chance here. But, like, I feel like I have to pick between Francisque and Gordon. I think one of them is a hacker and one of them is an agent. I would lean towards Gordon being an agent so far, just from chat. And what he's been saying, he's actually been trying to get reads off of players and actually like trying to find agents, trying to find teams.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, if he's a
Is that
hacker doing
yeah.
that, like that's very well played for him.
Yeah. There's one thing that I have kind of noticed sometimes is if you are sheeping yourself into both hackers, as one of them, if they get a hammer, they'll like leave their partner out. I've had a couple games like that in scrims where I've trusted both hackers, and then they end up not propping both hackers with one of them, and then it just screws everything up.
Mm-hmm.
Denies you info, and so yeah, I could see could be top. That's tough. Ooh, maybe Zori getting hammer here.
PETA still likes Harry as agent. Okay, so PETA's written Zori off as the hacker.
Wow, okay.
Interesting. Yeah, like that's just screaming I'm a hacker right there.
Yeah,
It like to me, like in Zori's
'cause
POV,
with that you're
that's
basically
just
throwing out top.
yeah.
You're not.
Like he already scuffed up the info by not going top on the prop. But I don't know. Zori should pass here. See, yeah, like I don't know if Gordon's gonna pass or not. Ah, so Gordon thinks that if he passes, Francisco will get it. Okay. I really like Gordon. If he's a hacker, he's played this well, but I think he's an agent. I think it's Francisco PETA, honest. That's my read right now.
Ooh, pass.
Oh, he passed! Is that because Gordon told him that's what he would do?
Ooh, mind games.
Like, PETA, if you didn't want to be a hacker, you're really not walking that path differently. You're still, like, screaming hacker by doing opposite of what Gordon said.
Wait, yeah. So PETA thinks Zori is a hacker, but
Mhm.
passed on Francis. Oh my goodness, what?
Yeah.
No way.
Like, PETA has to be the hacker here, and then it would be, I think, just bottom. Anti.
Yeah. Gordon Zori does seem pretty good for agents right now. And if that's the case, like,
So,
I think if Francisca's agent,
see, Francis just made up a lie, though. He said Gordon's been
What?
doing anti, and he hasn't. Gordon's been showing this right here, Harry and Gordon. That's what Gordon's been wanting. So Francis just straight up lied or misthought of things.
yeah, this is getting interesting. I like
Yeah. Oh, Harry giving the Gordon the hammer. Interesting. But I mean, it makes sense because this is what Gordon's been showing all in 3. That does not seem like an agent thing to say, Harry. Get sussed, Zori? What? That seems like you're flexing that you just got away with a hack node too, Harry. Is PETA an agent?
Such it.
No way is PETA. Oh man. I would be so
Cool,
upset
okay.
at PETA if he's an agent in this game if I was Zori.
Yeah. Hopefully they can pull through here.
Oh man.
Gordon Zori. Wow, PETA's all over the place.
This isn't anti-anything. It's one from N2. Like, what are they saying? Why is Franciscan PETA saying it's anti?
Did Francis think it was top?
Ooh, Gordon taking France. Sheep and Harry for the hammer.
This is anti.
Yeah, and this would be hacked because, yeah, this is the anti they were talking about. I'm an idiot. This is not a thing to do. This is getting hacked.
Yeah.
Not like we get info. Oh no, this is hacked. This is hacked. Why are you giving up a node, Gordon? Was I wrong? Is Gordon just a masterful hacker?
You're hammered, Gordon. Do what you want.
Oh my god, dude.
Wink, wink, nod, nod, prop this.
And then Francis pushing for it. This is hacked. Why would you... Oh, man. This would drive me insane playing this game. Like,
Yeah.
I couldn't... This is why I'm not in this tournament. I can't handle this kind of shit. It's honestly crazy to me that this happens. Like, oh, and it drives me crazy not knowing what Gordon is, but that's a hacker move if I've ever seen one. And if he's an agent, he's shooting himself in the foot just as much as if Pete is an agent. Like, you never go anti on this one. No 2 is not a double. The only way you go anti is when everybody's like, no 2's a double, and you get a lot of buzz going around it. But nobody was saying anything about that except Francisca was pushing for it. And that makes me think Francisca's a hacker and Gordon's just a bad agent.
Yeah, I think that chat right up before was pretty telling.
Yeah, like Francis was really pushing hard for anti. He was just like, oh man.
Peter was
we
also
need
like
it.
low key okay with it.
Yeah,
Like,
Peter was like, yeah,
"This
we
is
should
your
do it.
hammer, Gordon. You do what you want.
Yeah. Ethan says he's called Green Bean hacker from the start. So Gordon is Green Bean. Interesting.
Hey.
Hello. What was that node? That node was anti-node 2, so it was guaranteed to get hacked. Node 2 was was Peta, Zori, and Harry, and node 3 was Francisca and Gordon. And
No, I know. I was
gonna
watching
get.
in the other server. I was watching in the other.
I'm talking to the stream, John.
Oh.
Yeah, shut up.
people are asking questions.
Fine,
Sorry.
about you.
No, Francisca's Green Bean. Ethan says. Okay.
Yeah, because we were in the other server. We were talking about whether or not Gordon was green bean or if he was corn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because we were thinking Harry might be penguin because they were talking about Harry kind of being scum. So
This penguin scummy guy.
he was last game when he was hacker.
True.
Remember that was Tobias last game.
Ah.
Yeah.
That would make sense, because Harry's already said some things that are like, bruh, if you're an agent, you shouldn't be saying these things at all. Like, he was happy that Peta sus Zori for Hackno 2. He was like, yeah, get sus Zori. Like, what? Agents don't say that, man. But like, that hurts so much, because then we have Peta as an agent in that case, and he threw away node 2. And then we get
Well,
Gordon throwing away node 3. This is just
Well, the last POV I
such
saw
an
was
easy
from
win for
Peta,
hacker.
so
Oh, don't spoil anything here, bud.
I won't.
But this
Can I
is just
spoil
like a complete
Can we-
shit show right now for
Can I
agents.
spoil that we're watching an agent game?
We're always watching an agent game, though.
Yeah.
We only watch agent games here.
I just kind of stopped in to see what you guys were saying. Back to your
Right.
stream.
We're having a great time
Yeah.
calling all these people idiots.
Yeah. Because a lot of misplays are
So
happening.
much
Like,
fun, I love it.
hackers are loving this game right now. They
Well,
don't have to
well,
do much.
Well, I bet coins on the hackers, so hopefully my guy's a hacker, so you know.
What? What do you mean coins? You mean like on the stream?
Yeah.
Nice. Wait, and so now Peta's saying it was obvious that no 2 wasn't a double? What the fuck?
Gordon, you're so silly for propping.
Oh man.
Yeah, I don't envy Zori's position here.
No, Zori, like, Node 1, like, going into Node 2, it felt like, you know, agents had so much work going on, and now it's just, like, complete opposite.
Yeah.
This is
Honestly.
so rough.
Honestly, this could just be Zori covering up for a teammate.
Could be. I like how Harry says that, though. Like, since they hacked. Like, we know that Zori did it. We have it confirmed. Like, dude, Harry is hacker. Peta's just a bad agent. That means, oh, man. Did Gordon actually throw away the node intentionally for hackers, or was it a blunder on his part? That's the real question now.
I don't know.
Because, like...
If Gordon is a hacker, I think that's like not a bad play, because like agents are gonna struggle here. Like if Gordon is a hacker,
I mean, that makes it too obvious if Gordon's a hacker in my eyes,
I
right?
guess, yeah, but
But maybe that's the way to do it.
yeah, I mean,
Oh, man.
there's a bit to be said about like
This is
doing-
over. Hackers won. Pete is agreeing with Harry. They both just think, like, Zori did the hack. This is disgusting. We have 3 hackers in this game. PETA has become the 3rd hacker. Like, how do you not see Harry? Like, how? Well, I mean, PETA, I said N3 was gonna be hacked. Does that mean I'm a hacker? Because according to your logic, it does. I'm not even playing. If Pete is a hacker, he is well played, but Harry can't be Agent. I'm sorry. Agents don't talk like Harry does. I really think Harry Francisc and Gordon just blundered on his node. I don't know. If Gordon's hacker, like, Jesus, he's crazy. But Gordon's just been Agent all game, so, like, I would have to go right side on this one if I was Zori.
Right. Yeah.
Like, yeah, with Harry just being like, oh, PETA sees Zori as hacker, I'm just gonna ride that like it's true, and PETA backing it up, like, oh, disgusting.
Yeah, I don't know. If I was in Zori's spot, I don't know. I don't know if I'd be able to pull this through. This is.
I'd do the same thing I'm doing now, just calling everybody stupid. Like, this is the frustrating agent game right here. Ethan, I just realized, made a prediction a while back saying he thinks hackers are Franciscan PETA, which could be the combo, honest, with the way they've been working together. But if Harry's agent, oh man, that would make me sick. You're not winning with Harry being an agent. Check Discord? Don't tell me we're getting another redo for some reason, boys. No, no. Come on.
Oh, no.
Come on, what's going on with Game 6? Don't tell me we're getting another redo. We've almost been in this game for an hour. It's been a 40-minute game. Come on. Mystic, what's going... Are they redoing a redo again? What? Why are they saying check Discord?
The player who was supposed to be running the MINDNIGHT client is not running the MINDNIGHT client.
Who cares then?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Like,
I think we just play on. I think
yeah,
we play
just
on.
keep playing. You don't redo because we don't have a MINDNIGHT client. We don't need that. We have stream footage.
Video.
You know,
Yeah.
we have video evidence going here. Like, calling a redo on that would be so more ridiculous than we've already called redos for. We can't. We have to continue this game. You can't redo this. This is a wild game.
Okay, they're gonna keep fine. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
That-
wanted to make sure. Just wanted to make sure with someone else before I made any executive decisions.
Oh, it'd be silly because like the
I
MINDNIGHT
agree,
client
but-
is only for records. That's all that's
I
used
agree,
for. So
but I just wanted to be sure.
yeah,
Okay. All right. Thanks, Kane.
yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
That would be. Oh man, that would drive me wild. We're not redoing this game over something so trivial.
Yeah.
Because yeah, literally the MINDNIGHT client is only used for a tool to use in game, and then just data for like what everything happened. But we have a recording of
Yeah.
the majority of the game. They did start on time, which was a little weird.
The Mind Night thing doesn't like actually affect the game. So
Yeah, exactly.
it's
So
not really
it
redo
won't change the
something.
outcome or change anybody's opinion on the game at hand. So that can't be a redo. I'm sorry.
That and I just don't want to have another redo.
Yeah, that too. Like, yeah, Ethan, I agree. If everybody should run the MINDNIGHT client, that way at least one person has it. Oh, Francis or Zori still wants top. Ooh, I don't know if agents are gonna pull this one through.
Gordon has also turned their back on Zori. Who trusts Zori right now?
I thought Gordon would be the last one to.
Zori, why should I like you over Harry?
I mean, why do you like Harry? Harry's been scum! Agents are just gonna be kicking themselves at the end of this game. It's gonna be sad.
Yeah.
This is the second or third time Pete has tried to tell Zori that they aren't paying attention to the game. When you got players like Francisc making up Gordon lies, but you know, that's just how it goes, I guess. I think right side is the way to win this, and if you're losing with that, like, you gotta be okay with it, because agents haven't really done much for you. Except waste nodes. Because that's saying that two agents had the hammer for node 2 and node 3, and they both fucked them up.
Oh boy.
But it
Yeah,
makes sense to me. It makes sense that that's how it went. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, and I feel like if Gordon's a hacker, he deserves to win this.
Yeah.
Ooh, Harry laying that Zori framework down more.
It's
Like,
tough to see Harry as an
If Harry's agent, he doesn't want to be an agent. He wants to be a third hacker.
I know.
Gordon, don't roll over, buddy. You're an agent in our eyes. And that's what really counts.
Yeah. I don't think bottom is a pair. Yeah, I think, yeah, probably right side.
Damn. Gordon leaving hammer on Harry, proposing. Ah, this is a painful game for agents. And like they They got good frame on Zori too, because Zori was like, I know what'll who'll hack if it is top, but like that doesn't mean he's a hacker. And it seems like agents and hackers are just writing him as a hacker for it. You can't really do that. You gotta let that go. That happened so long ago before any info was out. That info is no longer really info that you should be basing anything on. It was a bad answer. Okay. Yikes. Well, I think I'm right on the right side being it, seeing all everybody's props here. Jesus, that is not a PETA. Are you trying to out yourself here as a hacker, bud? Like, come on, you got to work with your agents, not against them.
Oh my god, I love that answer. If you wanted top, you should have had
Yeah, you should have had the hammer, bruh. Top or left? Or try. PETA wants any node. He doesn't care anymore. He likes all three combos. Oh, PETA, neither of those team combos are correct, though. That just makes you look like a hacker, bud. Those aren't even pairs at all. Like, Harry and Gordon are not on team, and Francisc and Zori could be, but I think it's less likely. PETA calling Zori out multiple times for not paying attention, and now Harry and Gordon are telling PETA he's not paying attention? Kinda weird champ, if you ask me. Hackers have so much power right now, this is insane. They're making agents just run around like chickens without heads.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah. If you're a hacker and agents just don't have that chemistry, it's like pretty much just a win.
Yeah. So we're going for the top.
Cass, Kane, I've been watching for about 2 minutes, and I was confident that top 3 was the winning prop, and now I think that right side might be the winning prop.
Hey, you just like, you're another one that's come in here and told me exactly what I've been telling my stream. Thank you. Thank you for backing it up.
Well, yeah, like I've been definitely
just
playing
makes
Overwatch
sense.
the entire game. Yeah.
No, yeah, like, if Gordon's a hacker, he did so well playing this, but he's been agent all game for me. And then PETA...
Harry's been a hacker the entire game.
Oh, Harry's been so sus, dude. Like, right when
How did he
Harry
even know
noticed...
too?
Listen, oh, because PETA decided to throw away no 2. PETA is the third hacker of this game in my book. I don't know why PETA thought Harry was agent. He said, it's my gut. I don't know about any of that. But the moment Harry saw PETA think that Zori's the hacker of No 2, because they were the 3 in No 2,
They jumped on it.
he jumped on it.
PETA.
He started being like, yeah, Zori, get sus, bruh, lol. And, like, it was such scum. Like, I can't believe nobody saw Harry for a hacker saying that kind of shit. He was straight up rubbing it in Zori's face that he is the confirmed hacker to PETA and not Harry. Like, that right there outed Harry a million miles to me. Gordon now has been an agent all game, so for him to do anti makes a little sense because, like, he wasn't sure he was an in node 2. I don't think anti was the right move at all because I was saying right before it was going in, it's going to get hacked. Anti gets hacked 100% of the time here.
So why do you think that? Yeah, what is
Francisc
wrong
hasn't
with
done
Francisc?
anything agent compared to Gordon. Gordon's been nothing but an agent this game. He's been trying to find out, oh, I think so-and-so's aren't pairs. I think, you know, this. I think that. He's been having some reads, you know. He's been trying to work for agents. Francisc hasn't done anything. Francisc was pushing for anti-node 2 for node 3 because, you know, he's in it and he gets the easy hack. And if Gordon's a hacker, he earns this win. I don't even care because he's been playing so well. But, like,
Why do
Harry
you think
Francisc have to be the hackers in this game.
Why does Zori like Francis?
Because he still wants top. He's just been thinking top has been the node.
Top should have been the node too. That's why
Yeah,
I'm going
it should
back
have been
to
the
it.
node, and this is why you hate to see it. When everybody wants a thing and then somebody decides against it, they always go back to it, and it's never right. If it is right, it's crazy.
If you all want the same prop node too, it's probably not right, and the fact
Yeah.
that they didn't prop it when they all wanted it is even worse.
I think that's why PETA would have not propped it, because everybody wanted top, you know? Top wanted top, and PETA even was like, yeah, I wanted it, but then I think he saw everybody else wanted it, so he's like, I better just go with my gut, so I'm bringing Harry in, which happened to be wrong. But then he starts listening to Harry, letting Zori get pushed over as a hacker. So, PETA's been misplaying left and right if he's an agent. It's really sad.
I've heard a couple bad things out of Gordon that he said, but like I haven't really been paying attention. But like, when I've been paying attention to what Gordon has been saying,
I mean, he's been trying to have some reads. Some of it has been pretty sus and weird. But compared to Francisc, he's been actually playing agent. Francisc hasn't.
he's just been sitting there, huh?
Yeah, he's just been sitting there responding, not really coming up with reads or ideas of his own. He sees he's getting propped in almost everybody's prop. He doesn't have to do anything. Like, this game is gonna be a hacker win on this node because they're not gonna prop right. Nobody's shown it, and it's probably the correct node. If it's not, I'll be blown away.
Like, I don't understand how Francis gets to this prop when Harry was sheeping PETA the entire game.
I don't know either. I think because Zori showed this as like his secondary. He either wants this or top. Zori's written Gordon off as a hacker, and that right there means GG in my eyes. But like, agents have not been able to sync up this game at all, and it's been killing them.
I'm having a hard time now seeing Gordon and Harry as a team. I don't think Gordon's agent.
If he's a hacker, he's been playing this really well. Because like, I don't think your node 3 doesn't go that way. Like, how do you get hammer your hacker and you're able to do anti and get away with it? I don't know. Everybody has written him off as hacker though, so yeah, I'm kind of talking my own perspective here that's not actually in the game. But everybody has agreed Gordon's probably the hacker because of everything, I'm guessing. But he hasn't given up. He hasn't given up once. Look at that. He's still fighting his fight as an agent. If he's a hacker, he earned this W in my book. But he's an agent. He is still putting up an agent fight right now. He doesn't look like a hacker that's like losing it, you know? He's trying to win for the agents. He's trying to get this secured Hail Mary because it's what they need. But like,
I don't like what Francis just said.
Yeah.
I don't know though. I think it's
But
either
the-
right
like,
side or top.
If it is right side, nobody has been showing that as an idea, so like they're not gonna get there. It's so sad, because I'm pretty
Right
confident
side was the ideal.
right side is it. I'm pretty confident right side is agents. Oh jeez, if he passes it to France, oh no, it's over because they're neighbors. Hackers are neighbors. All right,
Zori has
Zori,
to
you
hammer
have
on
to
Vito.
prop, but like it's over. Hackers have won this game. There's no way Pete is propping right side. And if it is actually top, like they
Peta
might,
has
it could
been-
win.
Peta has been the confirmed agent the entire game. You realize that, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Like he's been in every prop and every consideration, but it's only because Harry jumped on board with him to frame Zori. That's the only reason why.
But I think Zori might pass off with Peta.
Zori, if it's
If it's right, well,
and it's over. This is GG. Doesn't really matter.
it's Peta, Harry, yeah, Gordon's hacker. He's trying to get him to pass. They need a prop top. Peta needs
I
to lay
mean,
the hammer on
Gordon's been
Francis.
written off hacker all this conversation though.
They need a prop top 3. Needs to leave hammer on Francis. If they lose, they lose.
No, it's over because the moment Peta proposes her passes, it's over because it's Franciscan Harry. They have to prop right side and accept it, but that's not going to happen.
They're propping top. Yeah, see?
Nah, it's over then. Oh, is it? Yeah, I know it is. Yeah, it has to be GG. It literally doesn't matter. Yeah. No, Gordon was agent a lot of that game, just nobody was reading him as one. It's so sad. Ah. It's over, Peta.
Wow, you were right. This might be agents.
No, this isn't agents. This is hack.
No, these
Right.
are agents. These are agents.
No. This is hacked. See?
Oh my
Right side was
God.
agents, like I was saying, because it was obvious. You
Gordon
hate
was
to
fighting,
see it.
you were
You
right.
just hate to see it. Gordon non-stop fighting all game for it, but everybody read him off as hacker. Harry got that easy fucking saw Peta saying Zori's the hacker, so Harry had that out. So easy. Francisca didn't have to do anything because everybody was propping him in the world. And Peta giving up Node 2 really cost agents the entire game. Because it caused so much chaos. And Node 3 also gave up the game. Because that was the second chance agents had and lost it, sadly. Because you shouldn't have ever gone anti in that position.
I think you got to prop
Node 2
Peta.
wasn't a double. They knew nobody was talking about it being a double.
Yeah, you
So
gotta prop
Gordon
Peta,
blundered
but-
so hard on that.
Am I
And
still
then-
done that?
No, like it was honestly Harry sheeping Peta, and then Gordon throwing away Node 3. You were in a tough position that whole game. Like you were in the worst
You
position.
needed- You needed
But
to
like
prop
nobody
top 3.
saw the right answer, so like you can't kick yourself in the face for that one, because
Damn,
nobody
that's
shadowed the correct thing the whole time Node 4 was going about. That was just
Man,
how it went
Cass,
though.
That pass.
That was a very tough game though for agents. Like hackers had so much control. It was insane.
That was, Jesus Christ.
3 needed to be propped. Node 2. It
Yeah,
had to be.
and with that
Okay.
being changed last second with a gut read was the worst thing you ever see.
So,
The
so
thing is,
problem
here's the
problem
here's the
is
yeah.
Jason can't read Penguin, and that's why it happened.
Yeah, they've played like hundreds of games together, and Jason now just really struggles to read Penguin for whatever reason. So that's why he's propped Harry.
And that's quite lost.
That's the story.
Wow.
And that's why you don't want to read into who you think's who's who to like judge this game off of, and you should just judge the game off of your reads and what's going on.
See, I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention most of the game, but Kane said something. Francis was just chilling the entire game.
Yeah,
'cause
he didn't
propped
have to
the
do
entire
anything, dude. He was in everybody's
He was
prop. He didn't have to
Yeah.
do anything. It was so beautiful for hackers.
I read
Like,
right
Mystic
side
just
notes
called
too.
right side.
Yeah, no,
No, too.
I was reading right side no too as well. And like
So
you
is
came in and
Mystic.
said it, Mystic, and I was like, "Whoa, are you watching my scream?" Because I literally
No,
just said
I
this.
it was
wasn't-
just-
I
it
wasn't
was
paying,
just-
I wasn't paying enough attention.
No, it was just funny that you did it. That's all I
Thing
was
is,
saying,
though-
Mystic.
The thing is, though, that pass, though, Cass, I mean, like, either way, that was, like, bad pass, because either way, you'd be giving, like, Hacker's Hammer, essentially.
What do you mean?
I
What's
mean-
bad?
Okay, well, here's the thing. If you
GG.
the only way you wouldn't be giving Hacker's Hammer is if it was Gordon Pita, but any other combination, Hackers were next to each other.
What, John?
Like,
One.
think about it.
I didn't.
Okay, unless
I
it's
thought-
Gordon,
No,
unless it's
top
Gordon,
was being propped node 4. Top was being
Yeah, which it should have been prop note
Yeah.
too.
yeah, but,
yeah,
And
even
the reason
top
it
was
didn't-
propping top.
Yeah. Ugh.
I mean, I get it, but, like,
I honestly
Like
hated
going right
spectating
by.
that game because I
Harry
saw
was
all
in
the
that game.
That game
answers.
was a loss. As soon as Harry was propped node 2, that game was just a loss.
No.
was
They
lost.
had a winning chance on node 3. When node 3 was anti node 2, agents lost. That was the nail in the coffin.
man.
They needed to recover from that, and the odds of doing that are so fucking hard. You got to be able to make the right reads and like just see agents. But agents had an issue this game. They couldn't sync with each other at all.
Well, the thing is, Gordon propping, actually anti-N2 and N3, and then, like, it getting hacked. I don't think he fought enough to, like, make himself agent.
Yeah.
It's hard to make yourself agent when you prop anti and get attacked. Very hard.
Yeah.
It's also hard to make yourself agent when you prop the most scum person in the lobby.
He needs to
But like,
he was trying, but like you needed a pin. Like he can't really say it, but the other agents need to realize that Francis is way too comfortable in the position he's in.
he
he's
was
not
sitting
trying to
pretty.
find
He didn't
agents.
even say anything. He wasn't trying to do work. Gordon was sitting there doing work, trying to find out teams, trying to find out agents. Francis sitting there getting propped, saying nothing.
And then
He had a
Francis
free
propped
ride.
Harry at node 5 for no reason when Harry was obviously
Yeah.
out of the hacker.
Yeah.
He switched his prop.
Oh, yeah, and like all the sus shit that Harry was saying that game was astronomically going under the radar. Like he was making fun of Zori for being the hacker of Node 2. He literally said lol sus get sus Zori, like, and nobody said shit about it. That should have been red flags to everybody.
The thing is, Jason was saying the exact same thing.
Well, that's why Harry was doing that, because he saw PETA saying that,
Exactly.
so he was able to just ride that coattail.
Because
Exactly.
because Penguin knows Jason and was able to, like, basically play
Yeah.
him.
See, and
Well,
that
because-
that's why you gotta
because, like,
get that out of your mind. You can't read players.
Yeah. From Zori's
But reading
perspective-
players in a way helped Penguin because he was able to read Jason and basically.
Well, and because
Yeah.
Jason read it back, yeah. So if they knew each
Yeah.
other, like, of
'Cause,
course they're
like,
gonna have this bond that ruins the game, and that you see it all the time.
in Cass's situation, when you see your agent prop the most scum person in the lobby, how are you not supposed to think they're at least somewhat hacker?
Oh yeah, no, I don't blame him for that. Cause yeah.
Like, this game was just lost.
You got fucking Gordon swinging
was rough.
left fist, right fist, trying to get back fighting, and just
And
no
everybody
one listened
rolling
to
him
him.
as a hacker, yeah. But I mean,
I
like,
wish I really just let Jackson play this game instead of me.
I mean, with Gordon doing Node 3 the way it happened, it makes sense why everybody would roll him over as a hacker, though. But, like, they should have all realized that he hasn't stopped fighting for agents, that he's still trying his best for agents. Hackers just don't need to do anything in that position, like Francis did. He had nothing to do and didn't need to do anything.
Yeah, like, I mean, I was expecting this to be the first Tourney game to be under an hour, because it was just a loss. And, like, it still
yeah,
is the
I
shortest
mean,
Tourney game.
that
It
was
still is the shortest Tourney game.
that was just about
It
1
was.
hour exactly.
It was, yeah. It was only about 10 minutes shorter than my game 4.
Let's reach the runtime of Avengers Endgame for next time.
Fucking Cass was thinking about the right prop, but way too late.
Yeah, no,
That's-
yeah. There was talked
Cat
about
said,
even
"What if it's
PETA
right
said
side?"
something.
Cass said, "What
No.
if it's the right side?"
PETA
No,
said
that was
something about
top.
that, right?
No, Peter said
Yeah,
if it's
it was
right
top
side,
right.
Yeah,
what
he was
would
like,
you do?
yeah, if it was
And I
right,
said
what would you do,
outside.
Lamau?
Implying that it was like crazy and like out of his mind. It was never possible ever.
Hackers
I
just had
thought- I-
so much power. It was insane that game.
I really thought about right side one time and then immediately dismissed it. I was like, no, no way both these fuckers are agents. I was not a believer in right side.
I don't blame
I'm
you.
gonna head out.
Take it easy, John.
I
Have a
think
wonderful
right
life.
side could have definitely maybe gotten propped node 2. Like, I think top side was probably the prop that would have gotten propped node 2.
I mean, here was the play. The play was top side node 2 and then right side node 4, but it just didn't happen.
I don't
I
know
think those-
why the agent in the bottom right didn't prop like the confirmed agent PETA for node 3.
He wasn't a confirmed agent to anybody. Like, he was everybody's agent, but he wasn't
Yeah.
confirmed anything.
And the reason why I ended up not liking him as much was because of the fucking change that he did. And he started fighting
Yeah,
with the entire fucking game.
yeah. No, I don't blame you. Like at all.
Yeah, you were in
Popping
the
onto
worst
Harry was such a-
position.
a dumb
Like,
move.
it was insane.
Yeah,
What the fuck
you
do I
absolutely.
do?
We were in the other chat. Like this is so hard for Kaz.
Yeah. Like, I was saying that whole game, like, this is the worst position for Zori to be in.
Yeah.
What was
like,
he getting
Harry-
attacked by an agent and a hacker?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, an agent started
Because
it,
he
and a
didn't
hacker
do
jumped
it.
on board, and then they just rolled
My
him
favorite
up.
thing, my favorite thing this game was on node 4. Cass called out Jason for his node 2 prop, and then Jason responded, "No, you ruined node 2." And I
Lol.
got the actual
Yeah, I was like, what?
Yeah, no, PETA should not have even done that. He should have gone top, or, I don't know. Yeah, it's a rough call, because,
the
like,
point-
I think he
during-
might have been
during
thinking,
node
like,
2.
you know, everybody wants it, so I shouldn't do it, and that's a fair thing, because usually if everybody wants
Yeah.
something, it's going to be hacked. It just
Yes,
sucks
but-
that he picked the
I mean,
wrong
but
thing.
Here's the thing. During node 2, in the other VC, we were like convinced this was probably an agent lane because you put top, and then if that fails, you put right node 4, and it just wins.
Yeah.
Because there was no way Harry was agent in any world.
No, but I mean, he
Harry was
was,
propped.
like, yeah, it was insane. He was agent confirmed to PETA most of that game. It was disgusting.
Yeah.
And then
it
he was like
so
bragging
bad.
about it to Zori, and it was just like, how's nobody seeing this?
Also, one thing that was just pissing me the fuck off. Did I not explain why I said N2 was going to be hacked? I think I explained
dude,
it so many times.
I was so mad at PETA that game. He kept on saying, Zori, pay attention, Zori, pay attention. And then Harry and Gordon jumped on him for not paying attention. It's like, bro, what are you doing?
It's like literally I'm typing because I look at the keyboard when I type. I don't possess the skills to just type it out looking at the keyboard. But I'm paying attention. I'm reading everything, and he's not reading the thing I'm saying every single fucking time. Only reason why I said N2 was hacked before I went through because of what fucking Gordon said, and he just wouldn't let that go. I was like, why are you grasping?
It wasn't even that. It was just that Harry was propped. You could have said it and just said Harry was propped, and that would have been fine because Harry was just scum the entire node.
I really needed top side. I really
Yeah,
needed.
no.
Yeah, no, top
Top-
needed
top
to be
side
no
was-
too.
top-
Like, it's
Top
insane
was
that
your
it
win
wasn't.
condition. If,
Yeah.
If top went through, you just won. Agents just won. if
Yeah.
Top went through. I'm like pretty sure.
And like, oh man, that discussion before was so funny too, because like Francisque was so scared at you when you called it out. Oh, if top happens, I know who hacked it. Francisque immediately was like, "Oh, what do you mean it's me? How do you know it's me?" And you're like, "Well, I never said it was you. What do you mean?"
Yeah, I was
That
like-
should have been red
like-
flag for you right there, because like he was shook for no reason. Why was he so shaken? Like that was I was like, dude, that's a hacker right there.
I thought that, but then Peter just overshadowed that, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, PETA was
I
third
gotta do
hacker
the
that
thing.
game. It was rough.
I really
Oof.
was thinking that shit didn't get canceled.
That was a hell of a
Oh,
game. Oh, and
I
that
was
would have
hoping
been
it was
been crazy if it got canceled over nothing. Like, come on, that game needed to go
That was
through.
no. I mean, the reason it was going to be cancelled was because of nobody had the. They thought nobody
The
had
MINDNIGHT
clients,
client,
but-
yeah, but that's not a like
But
that's
there
not
was,
a
there's
condition.
VOD.
Yeah, like
It,
people
it is
recording.
a condition, but like it is a condition, but at the same time there's.
Oh no, I'm saying it's
They let it
literally
happen.
not needed to play the game and see who wins. Like, you don't need that to determine a tourney game. We have a VOD if you want to ever look back on it. People are recording it other ways. Like, you don't need a
Yeah.
client to report every single action. It's not needed, you know. So that would just be the like most silly thing to cancel a game over.
It would have been hilarious though.
Oh god, I would. Oh man.
I would have loved it. I would have just laughed so hard.
And then tomorrow we have Game 6 redo in Game 7.
Oh,
You're gonna
dude,
be
let's
so
go.
mad. My team has
Delay
only
game 6
won
until
one
after.
game this entire time.
We've only won
That's-
one too.
That's rough.
Yes, but our first game was my fucking game in the very beginning of the tournament. We
Yeah,
lost all
that is
momentum.
fair.
Nah, that was a tough fucking game for your position though. That was rough.
I mean, most of our games haven't been like deserved losses. To be